Now, what problem which we are seeing at this point is that all Lambda functions are using same dependency, but for each function we have to maintain separate node modules folder and separate package.json files. So to fix that, we can use Lambda layer. So that layer will contain all dependencies, and this Lambda function will contain code only. It allows to share dependencies. Suppose you have 4 Lambda functions and dependencies are being maintained at 4 places. If after some time you have to update dependency at one place, you have to go and update your DynamoDB SDK version at every place. So that will be headache. Another problem it solves is that if you have some function, so if I show the code in all index.js, we can see that we have this create response function, which we are just copy pasting everywhere. So some utility function like this can be just put in the Lambda layer and used from there. And how we can use Lambda layer, let's see. So first of all, we create Lambda layer. Let's create new folder and call it Lambda with layer. And then create one folder called Lambda. We will put our Lambda functions here and create another function, another folder with name Node.js, and make sure, okay, it got created at wrong place, but it should be at this level, and make sure that this folder name must be Node.js only. Other names will not be accepted. In Node.js folder, let's initialize npm. So I will go to cd and then Lambda with layers and then Node.js npm init. Similar to last time, here also install the dependency and then create a file named util. So this folder is not needed now. Now we need this layers folder, and here in layer folder we have Node.js, and in Node.js we have utils.mjs. Let's copy the code, and in Node.js here also let's create utils.mjs, paste it. Now if I compare it with our previous Lambda functions which we created, in each function we have these dependencies imported. We are creating this doc client everywhere, and also we are creating this create response function everywhere. So same thing is just put here. In this function we are now creating doc client, and create a response function is pasted here. Also each function was using this command, delete command, get command, put command. So those commands are just imported from library and then exported as it is. Now we can create Lambda functions without dependencies. So let's create get index.mjs and go to Lambda function with layer, get index.mjs, copy the code and paste it. So this time no dependency is required, just import from the layer which is under opt node.js utils.mjs. And if you are using ECMAScript, make sure to add .mjs here, else it will give error. And that's it. Now let's create for get, post, and then update. I guess it was not post, it was create, update, and one more for delete. In all folder, we just need now index.mjs. Here also I need index.mjs. One more. and I will just copy paste the code, and it's same code which we used last time, just without dependencies. So I guess name for this was post only. Paste. Similarly for delete also. Paste and update also. Okay. Now we have all dependencies here and our logic in this folder. Now I have created a script. We can do this manually also, but let's use this. So it's create chip.sh, and what it will do, it will just go to individual folders and create zip for us. Also, name of this folder must be distinct. Okay, now let's run it. So I will go to one level above and create chip. It says cannot display delete.chip, nothing to do, no creating chip for post function. Looks like something is wrong. Okay, here these things could be mjs, 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 and mjs. Now I already have zip for this node.js, so I will comment it and now quickly create for zip. Now we have 5 zip here: delete, get, post, and update. And this layer.zip contains code of this node.js folder. Let's go to Lambda and select layers. Right now we have 0 layers. Let's create one layer and call it Dynamo DB layer. Here we can pass any name, but only convention is that here this name must be Node.js. So I will go to correct folder, which is Lambda with layer, and select layer, architecture, and runtime, and then create. Layer is successfully created. Now we need to go to each function and update code as well. Also make sure to add layers. So first I will go to get function and update the new code which contains only index.html or index.mjs. Also scroll up, click on layers, it will take you to down, click add layer and select custom layer because it's our own layer which we have created. Select DynamoDB layer, and right now we have only one version. So if there is some change in the layer, we can keep updating files and it will create new version for each update. Now get should work. It says coffee shop role get coffee is not authorized to perform dynamodb.scan on resource my coffee table. Okay. Okay, so I copy pasted code from GitHub and forgot to update this thing, table name in each file. Let's update it. So for our table name is not my coffee shop, it's coffee shop. And save it. Oh, it's not copied properly. Forget post update. If one thing we can do is, instead of updating code for index, instead of updating code for get coffee, I can go to configuration, environment variables, and just add environment variable here as whatever the environment variable which is being used, its table name. Let's try that. If it is available here, then it will read from process.env. Now it should work. Yeah, it's working, and we are able to see the coffee details. For other functions, I will not create environment variable. I will just upload the new code. So it's update coffee. Layer also we need to configure, otherwise it will not work. Create coffee. Let's go to Postman and test all routes once. So get route. We already tested get route. It was working. Let's test get route with ID. It is working. Now let's test post or create route. And these things would not be there. Post. This function is also trying to read for my test coffee table. Not sure what is wrong. Let's see. Post. Something is wrong. Let's I can't see. I guess these zips are not updated or something. Done. Now let's see again. Yeah, now it created successfully. Looks like that table name was not updated properly because zip file was I think I forgot to create zip file or something. Now it's working. Let's do update and update same thing, C99 coffee. This time let's call hot coffee new. Coffee ID is not required. Send it. Here it, yeah, it updated and it called, it's saying hot coffee new. Now if I do get, we should see this thing there. Yeah, it's there. Now let's delete it. So C99 and delete. Delete is also working. Now we will have only one coffee here, which is C123. So at this point, we have all the routes working. All Lambda are using Lambda layer, so dependencies are properly managed. And API gateway is here. Now let's set up our